My name's Tristan, and this is my presentation on the Clear Killer, plastic pollution in the Pacific Garbage Patch. In the US alone, 48 million tons of plastic are generated each year, and about 8 million tons of this plastic enters our oceans annually. Now, plastic pollution is a very common problem that just about everybody faces in their lives, and most of it comes from single-use products like water bottles or plastic bags, but it can also come from urban runoff like factories using plastic materials, and that gets run off with rain, and then also in industry like fishing, fishing nets and buoys are a very large proportion of the trash that makes up the garbage patch. So through processes like photodegradation, plastics and other small pieces of trash fragment and disperse throughout the ocean, and this can injure wildlife because they can be entangled or they can ingest the plastic. And much of the plastic can actually resemble their natural diet, which can confuse the aquatic wildlife. Ingested plastic debris has been found to reduce stomach capacity, inhibit growth, and cause internal injuries, which can lead to intestinal blockage. This plastic entanglement with fishing nets or other ring-shaped materials can also result in strangulation, reduce feeding efficiency, or drowning for other aquatic organisms. And the photo on the right shows the stomach contents of a seagull that was obviously found dead, but those are just only the plastic pieces that were found. So the Great Pacific Garbage Patch, while many people think that it's just one continuous massive trash in the ocean, it's actually just a general area with a large concentration of litter and plastic items. Much of the plastic in this area is broken up into microscopic pieces and is just floating throughout the water. And according to Diana Parker from the NOAA, it's mostly these tiny plastics that you can't immediately see with the naked eye that make up the Pacific Garbage Patch. As previously alluded to, this plastic pollution has absolutely devastating effects on the aquatic wildlife. It can be seen in strangulation of seabirds and mammals, like when they have the rings from a six-pack around their neck. Or plastic bags can also be mistaken by sea turtles as their prey. They eat jellyfish, and when a plastic bag is floating through the water, it looks very similar to jellyfish. So dissolved microplastics are also mistaken for plankton a lot of the time and consumed by fish, which, as those fish get eaten by larger fish, it biomagnifies, and it results in very high levels of microplastics in predatory fish. So, cleanup efforts for the Pacific Garbage Patch, multiple efforts have been started, but a very prominent one is called the Ocean Cleanup. There's a nonprofit organization that works to develop and scale technologies to rid the oceans of plastic. And to achieve this strategy, they use two different strategies. They intercept plastic in rivers to cut the inflow of production, and they clean up what is already accumulated in the ocean through little trolling nets like this. They'll get two boats and they'll drag a massive net behind it and essentially scoop up and collect all trash that they can fit in there. There's also a very interesting strategy that has been proposed. This is a aquatic fungus that has been isolated in the Pacific Garbage Patch, and it has been isolated and successfully tested to metabolize certain plastics into carbon dioxide, but this is very promising, but it's hard to apply on a large scale. So more research has to be done to actually apply that, but it's very interesting and a promising outcome. And things that you can do individually to prevent plastic waste accumulating in the oceans is participating in local trash pickup events. Many local organizations host trash cleanup. Many environmental organizations host trash cleanups, and cleanups, whether they're coastal or along rivers, can help reduce the amount of trash that enters our oceans, because all waterways into the sea. And also you can reduce plastic waste by reducing or using reusable water bottles or disposing of single-use plastic properly. Here are some reusable water bottle brands that I know are popular, and also you can recycle when it's possible. In conclusion, the Great Pacific Garbage Patch and plastic pollution are very pressing environmental issues, and individual action can help mitigate these problems faced. Although marine fungi are promising, the most direct action that an individual can take is reducing plastic use and participating in cleanup efforts. Not only does this directly reduce the amount of plastic waste entering our oceans, but it also helps draw attention to the issue of plastic pollution in the oceans. Thank you.
Cool, thank you.